Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
This is Coach Cast TV, and we have Lisa from Blackpink here today. And this is another solo, it says Vixie solo version. You guys are going to have to explain to us what that means. And the name of the song is FUTW. Yeah. And I Googled that. And
I asked you what it was. And
it basically means F up the world. And so I am pretty confident that right above Mrs. Coach's head, there will be a small parental warning telling you, if you've got the kids with you, just beware. It doesn't bother us, just to be clear, but we know that we have some people who watch with their kids, so we're trying to look out for you. Anyway, this should be interesting.
It should be.
And it's only been out 2 days and got almost 12 million views. So not too shabby, Lisa. Here we go with FUTW coming up next. All right, here we go.
Well, I can't let you go without showing you Cell Block D. It's where we house our most serious and disturbing patients. In particular, Cell 13 is very fascinating. Take a look for yourselves.
You know what that background reminds me of?
What?
I recall a throwback from one of our early K-pop reactions to Idol's Tomboy, and they had written on the wall in like black and red, and this reminds me of that a little bit. The background, not this. I mean, I have no idea what the song sounds like. I'm talking about the background. So, do you see the similarity?
I see the similarity.
Do you see the similarity?
It reminds me of the Suicide Squad. What's her face?
Woke up in that morning again. Please don't call my phone again. Walking cars and having. Yes, that is a habit. Bad, I'm tragic.
They watch me on the stages. They watch them go crazy. I'm about to make them pick the pieces up. They like them in the cages. A lot can happen in a couple minutes. Lots of reasons, lots of things in action. Lots of people watching things unravel. Watch the moment, watch me going. Locked and loaded. Say some shit that'll make them think it. Stop provoking. Only do things that'll make it history. Trying to make moves that'll make them miss me. Stay as busy as I want to. Taking trips to escape a bit. Make a shift to a different gear. Taking things to a different tier. Pop up with it on a roof like a proper villain. All it spinning. Got me in a mood. Driven by the vision I've been living. Sitting pretty, fixing pretty cities. Busy, really get it. Busy with it, eating up.
Woke up in that morning again. Please don't call my phone again. Walking cars and having. Yes, that is a habit. Bad, I'm tragic. Woke up feeling like. I think I just might. Woke up feeling like. I think I just might. I think I just never seen no girl like.
You know what? Well, first of all, it makes me glad that I play on Xbox. Just saying. Their PlayStation there. Anyway, I like her voice. Sounds very sultry in, I guess it's the chorus where, I'm having a hard time. If I'm being honest, I'm not a rap person, and this is sliding into territory that normally doesn't check my box.
I feel like I'm stuck in a video game / anime horror movie.
You said Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure. It's not one of my favorites, to be honest. It's not. But, her voice is very powerful in this. She's really honing in on the rap.
Yeah, I mean, well, she spits bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we candy. But anyway, let's finish it up.
I think I just might. I think I just never seen no girl like this. Stone cold plus ice on wrist. As bad as it gets. Face got crazy, down on my fit. I'm a chart topping, exotic, goddamn hot throbbing, head dropper. Just walked in and made jaws drop. See me wearing it, I watch it pop. Getting in
double it. My bed when boss is tumbling. High currency, I'm thumbing it. Oh, you thought I went hard, I'm upping it. I don't do generic. London and Paris, looking real healthy. All of my carrots, give them a look, now got them all staring. Give me the crown, so might as well wear it. Woke up in that morning again.
This voice I'm talking about.
Please don't call my phone again. Walking causing havoc. Yes, that is a habit. Bad, I'm tragic. Woke up feeling like. I think I just might. Woke up feeling like. I think I just might. I think I just rapping like my Lisa. I told them that I'm focused and want that old Lisa to listen to my old shit. Rapping like a deep cut, flowing like the ocean. They want the old Lisa to listen to my old shit. Woke up feeling like. I think I just might. Woke up feeling
Speedy
like.
on the license plate.
I just might. I think I just.
She might. I'm not arguing with her. She might. Make sure we're not missing anything. While we're waiting for this to finish, make sure we don't miss anything at the end, I just want to say that I do think that there was very high production value on this video. They did a good job on the video.
Job with the anime and the choreography.
Yeah, looks like that's all.
It's just a really different vibe from her. It's more harder and harsher. And Lisa can rap. We all know that. But I like the softer rap out of her. I really do. I'm not too fond on the way this one kind of played out.
Yeah, I will say that, and our regular viewers know this, but rap is not something I've ever cared much for, and I've identified with it a lot more with K-pop when they put it into a melodic song.
Yeah.
And then you just have the one verse or a few lines of rap, and then it goes right back to that more pleasing melody. This one, while I did appreciate the harder beat to it, the music itself that was underlying all this, the fact that it was mostly rapping, to me, it's never going to hit a home run for me, I think, when it's this much rap in a song. And that's to take nothing away from Lisa. She probably did this particular song as well as any human being on the face of this planet could do this song. I'm just saying that this style of music is not my favorite style of music. To me, this sounded very Western rap, and Western rap just doesn't do it for me.
Well, I mean, like I've said before, these girls are coming out bold. They're trying new things, and you've got to give them props for trying new things. And they're trying to figure out what works for them. And you know, as well as, I know that sometimes you do something, you try it, and then when you go back and look at it and you're going, that's not what I was wanting to do and everything. So you kind of go back and switch. I really applaud them for exploring different styles, because that makes them a better artist. Yes. Yeah. And everything, and she's as beautiful as ever.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
yes,
no doubt.
And her dance moves were really good, but it's just not one of my favorites.
And it's all about the style of music. Just simply doesn't resonate that much with us. But it is to take nothing away from her. In fact, I'm just going to say I don't know that any human on earth, I said it once already, could do this song any better. I think that she is about as good at this as anybody could be.
Yeah.
And if this is the type of music that you like, I think that you're going to really like this. I will also say, I was thinking about this the other day before we heard this one, but now's as good a time as any to mention it, is that I don't think I heard really anything from Blackpink as a group that I didn't like. But some of the solo stuff is just not really resonating with me as much. I mean, you guys all know how much I love Rosé's voice, but I just can't identify with the slower songs. I just can't. And then, you know, when you go into a sound that's going to be a little more Western rap, which Jenny has kind of slid into that a little bit as well, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, some of it is okay for me, and some of it I'm like, I'm not playlisting this. And that's just you guys tune in to us because you want an honest opinion, and I'm just giving an honest opinion. Is I think the sum total of these 4 women together is better than any individual piece of it. And that's just my opinion.
They are really good together as a group. I have liked Rosé's stuff. I have embraced,
and you would,
yes,
you like
I
that
like
type
slower
of music.
songs. I've also loved Jisoo. Jenny's got a couple songs I really like, and Lisa has one where she had the softer sided voice, and I love that. But, you know, I think they're just exploring and seeing what they really like and seeing how they can go.
I think
that's kind of interesting.
I think they're going down the path, though, that we all expected them to go down, if I'm being honest about it. There has been nothing that any of them have done up to this point that has surprised me.
Yeah.
I was like, that's exactly the sound I expected from them.
And you kind of applaud them because they're actually got songs that resonate with all different types.
Yeah.
They've got the harsher rap, the melodic rap. They've got the slower songs. They've got the upbeat songs. So I think they're trying to incorporate everybody into their flow of music.
Yeah. And you know what is so funny to me is I think back about all of the Blackpink solo stuff. The very first one that I believe we ever heard was the very first Blackpink solo, which is called Solo from Jenny. And I still think that's my favorite solo of all the Blackpink stuff that's come out up to this point. And maybe it's just because I've heard it 8 gazillion times, but I really still like that song as my favorite Blackpink solo, I think. So, interesting.
But it'll be interesting to see what happens when they come back together as a group. Because, I mean, they're still young. They're very young. They're growing. They're exploring. And that's a good thing. Even though some songs are not going to resonate with you, that's perfectly okay. They don't have to.
Absolutely. And anybody that, anybody that spends any time at all on our channel knows, no matter how much we like the artist, if something they do doesn't really hit home for us, we're going to be honest. We don't have to be negative. We don't have to put anybody down. This was done very, very well for what it was. It's just not a style of music that is appealing to me, typically. So, in any case, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will try to get to this album. We'll probably have to do it in chunks because I think there's quite a few songs on it, and we'll do it as soon as we can. For now, if you guys would please throw a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed.
And ring that bell.
And we'll see you again soon on CoachCast TV.